Good morning, children. Let us start with grammar. Lesson number 1, the sentence and the phrase. Now, the sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Example, the cows were lazing under the trees. He searched for the princess far and wide. Early one morning, I heard a strange sound. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. So, a group of words that makes complete sense. Those group of words which makes complete sense is called a sentence, and it always begins with capital letter and at the end it has a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. Now the cows were lazing under the trees. Now this group of words make a complete sense. So this is called a sentence. Now what is a phrase? The phrase. A phrase is a group of words that makes some sense but not complete sense. Now this phrase examples we can see. The underlined parts of sentence given above are phrases. Under the tree. Under the trees, far and wide, early one morning. A phrase is always a part of a sentence. So these are phrases. A phrase is a group of words that make some sense but not a complete sense. Now here under the trees, what under the trees? Who were under the trees? The cows were lazing under the trees. If they say the cows were lazing under the trees, it is a complete sentence and it makes some sense. But only under the trees, it doesn't make any sense, and so it is only a phrase. Far and wide. Who was far and wide? He searched for princess far and wide. So this is a sentence and only far and wide is the phrase. Early one morning. What happened early one morning? So this is a phrase. Here it is early one morning I heard a strange sound. So this is a sentence and only early one morning. Write S for sentence, P for phrase against the group of words given below. First one has been done. I am going to buy a few cows. So it makes a complete sense. So it is a sentence and the starting letter is written in capital and there is at the end there is a full stop. All the milk. All the milk. Does it makes a complete sense? No. So it is a phrase. Do not feel shy or afraid. Yes, it is a sentence because it makes a complete sense. Capital letter at the starting and full stop at the end. Great January stood up. Yes, it is also a sentence. With all her heart. Is it a sentence? No, it is a phrase because with all her heart. So it doesn't make a complete sense and so it is a phrase. June took the high seat. Is it a sentence? Yes, it is a sentence. Upon the stone. It is a phrase. The friend went away. Friend went away. It is a sentence. With love and respect. It is a phrase. On my back. It is also a phrase because it does not make a complete sense. There is no capital letter at the starting, no full stop at the end. So it is a phrase. In great fear. What happened in great fear? So it does not make any sense. No capital letter, no full stop at the end. It is a phrase. Helen was born in 1880. It is a sentence. Capital letter at the starting and full stop at the end, and it also makes a complete sense. This was known as barter. Sentence. About 1,000 years ago. Phrase. To take over. It is also a phrase. Now match the sentences column A with the proper phrases in column B. Then write out the complete sentences below. So you have to solve this exercise. First one is done for you. They resolve to go back to Athens as far as possible. Rangoli occupies a special place in the festival of Diwali. She helped other blind people throughout her life. Poor George had to suffer ridicule from his friends. The tree fell with a crash. I did not expect an old tire in the middle of the road. Now next exercise, question number 3. Use the following phrases in sentences of your own. The first one has been done as an example. Again and again, here the phrases are given and you have to make sentences of your own. The teacher explained the difficult chapter again and again. The next moment, the thief was caught the next moment by the police. Thought over. Raju thought over what his teacher had taught him. Without your permission, the students said to the teacher, I will not leave the class without your permission. Into the town. The children rode into the town on their bicycles. In the mind's eye. In his mind's eye, Sam was living in a castle. Be sure of. The students must be sure of the answers in the exam. Try one's level best. The players tried their level best to win the match at any cost. The boy studied hard at any cost to get good marks. In store for. The robbers did not know what was in store for them when they entered the house. Across the road. My best friend's house is just across the road. To turn down. The young man decided to turn down the dishonest offer. On the earth, I often feel that my home is the best place on the earth. His heart sank. Raju's heart sank when he heard that he scored less marks in the exam. One at a time. The teacher called the students one at a time for oral test. With great effort. India won the match with great effort. Heart of heart. In her heart of heart, Meena wished it was a holiday. Presence of mind. Mohan had the presence of mind to stop his cycle as soon as he saw the child. With a heavy heart. The boy left his house with a heavy heart while going to the hostel. Like the wind, the runner ran like the wind to win the race. Now you have to write down all the exercise in your grammar textbook. Okay.